Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Oh, I've been joined by a small furball. He's chosen this exact moment to come and say hello. All right, buddy, come on. Come up. You've timed this perfectly. He's thinking about it. There he goes. Hey. Oh, there we are. Hello, Colin. How you doing, buddy? Here to greet everybody at the start of the playthrough? Aw, was a cutie pie. You just want to sneak on my lap, don't you? Arr, arr, I want to fight, possibly. You're trying to fight me. I'll put you down. Hold on. I was just showing you to your loyal subjects on the internet, my friend. Right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, welcome back to Morrowind. And, see, now he's sat on my headset cable. Never mind. I'm just... See, I don't have enough room to move my head now, bro. Like, come on. But if you lift up your bum to try and free it, you're going to get really annoyed with me, aren't you? Yeah, can you just... Thank you. Step over it. Oh, cheers, bud. My God, the cat was actually cooperative for once. The world might be ending. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try this again. Welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind again. Where previously, we're in Ranyan Rune still, doing the Ranyan Rune temple quests. I believe we've been told we need to go escort these two Egypts over here on a pilgrimage to a place. Obviously it's a place. Where is it though? Dahrk, that was it. The Shrine of Purging, where Vivek hunted down and slew the last biter. The offering is the heart of a Daedra, and we're going to escort these two to Dahrk. However, and we have got some directions from the guy, thankfully, although they're Morrowind directions, so who knows how it's going to go. However, it's late in the day and we actually need to go sleep. There's beds available, yeah. And we'll catch up with those two guys in the morning. Escort mission, yes. So we're gonna rest for 12 hours. We're gonna go upstairs, we're gonna get some breakfast.
Yes, sir. Shoes are killing me.
We're gonna have some chunky stew. Yeah, we are all sorted now. Oh, what horrible weather. Horrible weather. Can switch into that robe. And, yeah, then we're going to have a chat with these guys. Greetings, Sally. You the one Ratagos has sent to escort us two pilgrims to Dahrk? Yes, excellent, Sergio. Please lead on, we will follow. There we go. Sarthos of Aaron and Narvendralis. Come on then, guys. So, if I recall, to get to Dahrk, leave Ranyan Rune via the road south, cross the first route bridge, and there turn right and cross the second route bridge. Once you cross that bridge, turn left and follow that road south. There you will find Dahrk after a while, off to the right side of the road. Alright. It's a terrible day for it, but we're gonna go. Moved his butt for you. You owe him now, I know. He's probably going to be angling to get some dinner out of me pretty soon, aren't you, cat? What time is it now? Yeah, it's coming up on 7 o'clock, so probably going to want feeding. It's actually a vanilla feature, sorry, you have the wrong user. If you click on a topic in the journal, it will give you every bit of dialogue that mentioned that topic in previous conversations with NPCs. It's a vanilla feature, it's always been there. So if we go all the way back to day 1, or day 2 technically, and click Balmora, it'll show us every mention of Balmora. Fields of Kumu, for example. Yes, the directions in vanilla can be indeed quite sketchy. There's some that are just downright wrong, in fact. Okay, cross the root bridge, turn right, I think. Second root bridge, then left and south, I think. Oh, bro, you snoring? You can't hear him, but the cat's snoring. Here we go, down this way, and theoretically Dahrk should be somewhere on our right eventually. You guys keeping up? Sort of. Thanks to easy escort, they will teleport to keep up with us, I think, eventually. They get left behind too much. Yeah, let's slow down and get our fatigue back here a minute. Grab some wheat while we're here. I don't know how much of it do we have at the moment. We could stand to have a bit more. Although, oh my god, look at my carry capacity right now. Oh my word, my giddy aunt. Alright, we need to stuff some things in the backpack, clearly. Thought we were moving a little slower than usual. Turns out we absolutely were. Although my carry capacity is still, honestly, just terrible. There's no way we need all those stones. We so need some sort of player home, because I'm reaching the point where I cannot continue carrying all this stuff around. Is this the place? Hey you, temple scum, I've been waiting for someone like you. What? Ooh. Oh. You picked the wrong pilgrims to mess with, dude. Oh my word. Okay, now I think I can hit him without hitting the other two. Stop getting in the way, guys. Oh my word. Morrowind Rebirth. Mysterious sigil. On the road to Dahrk, a mysterious assailant attacked the pilgrims. On the man's body, I saw a strange amulet. Perhaps Radagos will know what it is. Oh, the plot thickens! Alright, so this is the place, and I believe there should be a shrine. Here we go. You good, guys? It was quite a shock. I wonder what that man wanted. The Shrine of Purging. Now, it said, if you want to do this properly, go into the cave. Well, it's a little Ornada. Hello. Ooh. Interesting. More to this place than meets the eye. Is that a Durzog? It is, isn't it? It's a type of enemy traditionally only found in the Tribunal expansion. Trying to reach out here and actually fist fight. It's difficult balancing act right now. Don't text and punch. Yeah. If I knew what a Fist of the North Star was, I could answer that question. We're just running a mage character that also happens to have hand-to-hand, and I'm honestly leaning on hand-to-hand quite a lot because I prefer to save my magicka for healing and support spells, honestly, rather than doing direct damage. Yeah. It's wild how close to maximum carry capacity Dave plays these games. What do you suggest I do? I don't have a player home to put things in. We're carrying our whole home on our back right now. I'm generally quite sparing with what stuff I pick up. I mean, people get downright annoyed with me about it. They're always like, oh my god, why are you not taking that armor or that weapon that's worth 4,000 gold? And I'm just like, I don't want to because it weighs like 30 pounds. I don't care if it's worth 4 grand. It weighs loads, so I'm not having it. And people got pissed with me for doing that, you know? I don't have a slow fall amulet anymore, do I? Probably shouldn't jump down there. But there's more. Glad I looked a little more closely. It's a mole crab, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is a mole crab. What do we have here then? Canna Revis, short blade one-handed. Slash 5 to 10. Cast when strikes, absorb magicka and health. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It only weighs 4 this and it's worth £1, so I guess I'll take it. The cat is making really funny snoring noises right now. You can't hear him, but it's adorable. He's just wheezing out of his nose. Oh. Right, I am going to have to use a little bit of levitate. Let me get my fatigue back so the chance of casting is a bit higher. Alright, we did it. We went into the cave, we fought the things. Bunch of beetles and crabs and things. We'll donate a Daedra's Heart. Though Umsevi's merciful vengeance is even the most... Through Umsevi's merciful vengeance, even the most craven beast is made pure. There you go. Pilgrimage complete. That wasn't actually a marked quest, but I did it anyway, since we were here. Right, let's get back to Ranyan Rune and say hello to Ratagos, and you know what? I'm just gonna do this. No, I'm not. Yeah, wait, no, yes I am. Okay, no, I'm not, apparently. Alright, fine, I'll just use the amulet. God damn it. Fine! Be like that, game. I was gonna try and cast it manually to increase my mysticism skill. But the game's just saying no. Right, Ratagos. My man. You're attacked on the way to Dahrk. This is bad news. At least you got the pilgrims to Dahrk, but let me see that amulet the assailant was carrying. Ratagos takes the amulet from you and looks shocked. What's the problem? No, this is not good at all. We're not due for you to worry yourself about this, my child. For now, this is a problem I must deal with, but should it become necessary, I will explain everything to you. Regardless, do you wish to continue your duties with me? I must warn you, child, that events have taken a serious turn and are moving faster than I had foreseen. Are you still willing to continue your duties with me despite the possible risks we now face? Yes. It's good to know I have a stalwart ally in you. This next task is of vital importance to me. I need you to recover the amulet of Set's warding from the Telvanni mistress Eldale. The ancient artifact from eras past was created by our Lord Sothersil in his youth. While he did not know it then, our Lord had created an amulet with a protective power great enough to stave off even the most powerful spells. Unfortunately, the amulet had long been considered lost until recently when it fell into the hands of the thrice-cursed Telvanni. Where is it now? It now resides in Teldaris, the tower of Telvanni mistress Eldale, who were well known for her love of items from the Chimeri period of Morrowind's history. Go there, my child, and acquire it from her by whatever means necessary. I will give you this gold in advance, both to bargain for the amulet and for the levitation potions you will likely need. 1,200 gold, my god. It is the Telvanni Tower at the centre of Sadrith. Sadrith lies across the bay from Port Telvannis on the Hlavan Isle. To get there, the fastest route would probably be taking a river strider from Port Telvannis, Lothanis, or Tel Uwada. I'm sure you need no further explanation as to my feelings towards the Telvanni. Suffice it to say that she resides in the Tower of Teldaris. Yeah. All right. Let's get the Salt Strider to Tel Uwada and then River Strider from there. Oh, I'm sorry, adventurer. I was lost in my thoughts. These are hard times for our town, you see. It's a matter of trust, Sally, and I don't trust you enough yet. Alright, whatever then. Tel Uwada. Where's the... Oh, there he is. Couldn't see you there for a second, dude. Oh. Alright, then Port Telvannis is going to cost us a fortune this trip. Really? Oh, maybe I'll have to water walk over to Sadrith. Unless there's another... Oh, wait, no, there's another River Strider over there. Also, apparently we've slowed down a lot. Probably because we're cold. Yeah. Alright, let's go into the gateway or whatever this place is called. Stay here instead for the night. It's that bloody freezing out here. Avenue, subterranean balconies. Here we go. Yes, bed, please. Want to stay in an inn that's also a cave, this is the place to be. Quite a spacious room as well. It's not bad. Complimentary drum. You've ascended to level 12. Intelligence, speed, personality? Yeah, sure. Right, let's get some breakfast. You change into a different robe. There we go. Alright. Let's hit the road. Or hit the water, actually. Don't get stuck in the cave in. That's fantastic. Somebody needs to use that for a D&D campaign. Hello. Are you going to take me to... Yes, brilliant. There we go. Welcome to Sadrith. It's foggy as feck. And we're also cold as heck as well. Get about Redam's house. That's quite a house you've got there, dude. That is a gigantic front door. Teldaris Lower Tower. Mistress Eldal. If you want to visit her, be very respectful unless you wish to incur the wrath of her golem servant. Amulet of Set's warning. I've heard of such an artifact. You should speak to Mistress Eldale's lieutenant, Ultern, if you are interested in it. He can be found in Eldale's chambers in Teldaris. I think this is the lady who likes riddles, if memory serves. I have vague memories of her from the Fathers Let's Play, where he had a battle of wits with her over riddles.
Find someone else to bother.
Interesting. I don't remember seeing you in Sadrith before. Let me introduce myself, stranger. My name is Belas Kasihan, and I take care of Mistress Eldale's financial matters here in Sadrith. Know that your reputation and position here is measured by your power and wealth. I can hasten this lengthy process and improve your reputation with my mistress instantly if you can prove yourself to me. It's rather simply a matter of proving your wealth. I hate to do this, Dark Elf, but with your kind here, there is no other way. If you give me some money, I can notify my mistress that you deserve your appropriate respect. Get it? Now prove to me that I should deal with you respectfully in the first place. I will not stoop to such levels. I shall not tolerate such insults, or are you truly that ignorant as I first believed? Probably both. The worse for you then, leave me. We may not have done ourselves any favours there, but, well, we already, stole some flowers from the Firewatch Castle and then booked it out of there. Absolutely cheesed it. We might have to do a little bit of sneaky breaky again this time. Teldaris Tomb, huh? If I can't convince Mistress Eldal to just let us have the amulet, we'll just have to nick it. Not that we care very much for these Telvanni folk, so we don't feel too bad about stealing it from them. Not that they can complain, really, you know? I mean, by their own admission, if we manage to steal it and get away with it, then we clearly deserve it, so... Wasted by their own petard. Hello. Hello. Upper tower, here we go. Oh, I see. Alright then. Luckily I have come prepared. I have come prepared. Alright. All turn. I can already tell that Sadrith is not the place for you, so perhaps you should leave right now. You're interested in purchasing this artifact from Mistress Eldale? Well, for a reasonable price, I might consider its sale. Well, now that wasn't that fortuitous? Would you exchange it for this Chimera Priest's sickle? It is a relic to be sure, however, I do not believe your claims that it is a Chimera weapon. If you spoke more authoritatively on the subject, perhaps I'd be inclined to believe you. Oh, what? Fuck you, buddy. I'm going to go upstairs and talk to the lady directly. If I can. I'm not sure I can. I think you have to go through there. Bother. There must be some sort of skill or attribute check there for that. A hidden one, and that's why it doesn't work. Or maybe his disposition is simply too low. Could try charming him. A little bit.
This better be good.
Use one of my crappy scrolls. Oh, that's really gotten us almost nowhere, hasn't it? If you're here to speak with Mistress Eldale, you should know that she usually does not accept strangers. She is, after all, a quite solitary and eccentric Telvanni mage lord. You may enter her chambers right now and address her, but should you do so, you may not return unscathed. To earn her respect, it would please her if you answered some of her puzzling riddles, and so doing proved your intellect to her. Okay, he could talk to us more about that, but he doesn't like us enough to do so. So now can I go in there? Maybe that's the wrong... Oh my god! Wrong fucking door. Ouch. Oh my word. Surprised we're not dead, truly. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh, that's the golem. Mud golem. Hello. Who allowed you in here? Didn't you speak with Alton? Never mind. Now that you are here, you have 5 minutes of my time to present your matter, receive my response, and leave. You like riddles, I hear. It was certainly presumptuous if you dare to challenge me in a game of wit. Well, let me see what you are worth then, if that is what you wish. I have no lungs yet. It's the wind. Just the first line. Yeah, I have no lungs yet I blow. I have no comb yet I can shuffle your hair. To make fire when I am near, you need a stove, even though I am but air. It's the wind. It was but a sample of things to come. Now, if you really don't want me to shame you, you would be better off not proceeding with my puzzling riddles. Quick save. As you wish. This time I'll give you a real one. If you follow me, I run from you. If you run from me, I follow you. When the sun rises, I shrink, and when it falls down, I grow. Until I completely disappear in the night, though I am never there, where is light. Your shadow, surely? Very well. Well, this is getting interesting. Do you want me to give you another of my riddles? Yes. We shall see how you deal with this one. I spit rocks and sweat fire. I breathe smoke out of my throat. When I cry, all around trembles. Ash covers a nearby road. Volcano. You've impressed me thus far. When you are ready for the next of my puzzling riddles, just come and ask me. Let us proceed. I look forward to seeing how you will deal with this one. If you feed me, I become smaller. If you take from me, I become greater. A hole. Well done! You have some potential indeed. I'm curious as to how you will manage to answer the final and most difficult of all my puzzling riddles. Very well. Those who own it don't need it, yet those who need it don't care about it. Wisdom. Oh, shit. A tomb. Well, I guess that makes sense too. Slave scumming it like a champ. I feel like wisdom technically works for that particular question, but all right. Clearly, it was meant to be tomb, and that also totally makes sense. So, okay, a hole, a tomb. Congrats, you've answered all of my riddles. I suppose I might have some meaningful conversation with you, Ashfall. She still doesn't like us very much. But it's better than the zero disposition she had earlier. Now, I wonder if I could possibly charm you, madam.
Identify yourself.
Before we go any further. Come on, Sally. Oh, come the fuck on, Sally. Seriously. We don't have any magic potions, do we? We do. Come on. It's not that low a chance to... Well, it's zero now because we don't have enough magicka, but... Fuck's sake.
You will address me with respect.
There we go. Oh, 51. Still kind of crap, but whatever. You, a simple adventurer interested in my artifacts. You want to purchase the amulet from me? Well, you would have to speak to my lieutenant, Ultern. If you want to discuss a price, he can be found just down the corridor from here. And I feel Oh, really? All right. Well, it was fun doing the riddles, I guess. All right, you git. $1,000 gold. Oh. 1,500 gold. What? No, I've had a look at it and I think it's a fake. I guess I don't have enough money. Which is why, like, yeah, maybe 2,000 gold's an option. That's not appearing. You motherfuckers, I am stealing it from you. I don't know how, and I don't know where it might be found. But I'm going to steal it from you. That's the tricky bit, as I don't actually know where it is. It might be on him, because if you're supposed to buy it off him, then I feel like it has to be I'm thinking in terms of like game mechanics right now. I think it actually has to be on him for him to be able to give it to you. The game can't just like spawn items in your inventory via a dialogue thing. So problem is I can't. Sally obviously cannot pickpocket for shit. So
You'll get more than you bargained for, thief.
A crime has been reported. Oh my god, he's just summoned a golden saint. Holy moly. Calling it a fake worked for you. Yeah, it must be some sort of skill check for that as well, Deacon. Because I can't give him the sickle because he doesn't believe my credentials. And calling it a fake didn't work either. So probably because you probably have to have like maybe good enchant skill or something for that dialogue option to work. $750 gold. It's the only one I didn't click. Maybe we should have been nicer to the lady downstairs who wanted us to bribe her, but... Oh, come on. Well, at least my acrobatic skill increased. Posthumously. You missed riddles. Yeah, they were all rubbish, though.
Spare me the formalities and get to the point.
The point is, I want to punch your stupid face in and take the amulet from your cold, dead hands.
You're defeated. Give up.
Bro has a lot of hit points. I like his outfit. This is like from back in the Elder Scrolls when the Altmer had a kind of like a feudal Japan kind of vibe going with their outfits and stuff. Which, you know, in the years since, particularly in Skyrim, Bethesda seems to have sort of abandoned in favor of generic Peter Jackson, Tolkien, elf looks. Alright, it's not on him then. Okay, so that's clearly not what we need to do. Right. Less Skyrim even and more so ESO. Oh yeah, I don't know what ESO did with it, but ESO probably only expanded on that. Bearing in mind ESO did come out after Skyrim, so... But yeah, the Altmer had a sort of feudal Japanese kind of vibe going on back in Morrowind and in some of the concept art for Oblivion as well, actually. I remember there's a sketch of an Altmer in the Oblivion user manual that came in the box, and he has kind of a oriental sort of vibe to him. I think he's holding a katana potentially even. But anyway. Thought you saw an amulet on top of one of the books in Mistress Eldell's room. Really? It's right there? Alright then. Bom, 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 bom. Bounty 1000. Well, that's less than ideal, but whatever.
This land suits you.
Personally, Daddy, I really respect you, but you're a notorious outlaw, which I have somehow psychically determined within the last 5 seconds since you teleported here. So this is the amulet. There's no need to tell me what you went through to get it, my child. Perhaps this is that is best left unspoken. Either way, I congratulate you for bringing it to me. It may prove vital in the future. Keep whatever gold you have left over from what I gave you as your reward. I'm going to use it to pay off my bloody bounty, mate. I'll still leave me with 960 gold in my pocket, which isn't terrible, so... You've got to love Morrowind's just utterly broken justice system, though. It's like I grab the amulet, I'm like, yeah, I got it now, it's mine. All I have to do now is drop it on the floor, walk over to a guard and say, here you go, here's 1,000 gold. And now the amulet's mine. There's fuck all Mistress Eldale or anyone else can do about it. It's just mine now. She has no legal recourse. Best not to think too hard about the way it all works, I suppose. Oh, what's funny right now is there just isn't a guard anywhere now that I actually need one. There might be one in this tower. Isn't there a guard in the temple? No, that's a House Induril character. He's not a guard. Here we go. 900 gold with only 900? Oh yeah, it's because I turned myself involuntarily, so they knock a little bit off your fine for doing that. I forgot about that. Pay gold. There you go. I don't often commit crimes in my Morrowind playthroughs. At least if I do, I don't tend to get caught. So I forgot that little detail. Right. I now need you to send a warning to the Imperial cult. Indeed, as I'm trying to concentrate on the important issues that I'm facing, I have of late been distracted by the emissaries of the Imperial cult. I want you to go to Firewatch and tell Tarom, head of the Imperial cult there, that I will not tolerate further interference in my affairs. He's the head of the Imperial cult in Telvanni's district. Before my predecessor was dismissed, he had been trying to work with Tarom to engender better relations between the temple and the cult. It is partly due to this relationship that my predecessor was dismissed. I am determined to not make the same mistake, even if the advantages will be beneficial for us both. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this guy I assume you were talking about? Yeah, he's not a guard. He is a crusader of House Induril and guardian of this holy place. I wonder, well, I say he's not a guard. He might technically have the guard class, and therefore I could have potentially talked to him. But he's not a generic guard.
Wealth beyond measure.
But no, presumably, based on his background, he has the Crusader class, and therefore he doesn't count as a guard. Anyway, we need to get our asses to Firewatch, and I don't know, honestly, what the best way to do that would be right now, other than probably divine interventioning our asses somewhere else. Wolverine Hall? Where? Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, no, that's fine. This works. This works. There's a boat down at the docks here that can take us to Firewatch. It's just not what I was expecting. Paying the bounty is still cheaper than actually buying the thing. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, I still turned a profit on that quest, technically. I think he gave me 1,200 gold, and I spent 900 on the bounty, so... LOL. Sucks to be you, Mistress Eldale. So I'm being distracted by a fidgeting pussycat on my lap right now. He's just stuck up. You can't quite see it. It's not in shot, but there's a leg, cat leg, just stuck up right here, practically almost in my face. Well, I suppose there's the travel costs as well. Yeah, now you mention it. It was a one-way trip, though, at least. Bloody Firewatch and its terrible frame rate. That's a bit better. I love you, Tamriel Rebuilt modders, but must you make your cities absolute lag fests? Is it strictly speaking necessary? Could you not trim the fat a little bit? And then around here, oh god, I've got cat fur in my face now. Presumably there's like a church or something around here somewhere. Oh wait, I remember, it's up at the top area next to the college and the Mages Guild.
So strange this place.
Part of their design philosophy. I'm dreading how laggy remade Almasthir is going to be when we finally get there. Grand Chapel of Akatosh, here we go. Now, what was the guy's name? It began with a T, wasn't it? Tarom. There he is. Welcome. May I tell you about the Imperial cult? We invite you to join the Imperial cult as a lay member. Yeah, I'm not here about that. I'm here about a warning to the Imperial cult, yes. What? So Ratagos wants me to cease interfering in his affairs in Ranyan Ruin? Well, I thank you for the message, adventurer. You may leave. Sorry, I was just stroking the cat. I found like a little scabby bit behind his ear. Have you been scratching yourself too hard again, buddy? I think maybe he has been. It's probably, I think it's about time for its next flea treatment, actually, so that might explain it. Right, I guess we'll just magically yeet ourselves out of it. No, fucking Voss again. God damn it. That was my last save. I think I need to go back in and talk to this dude a second time. No, wait, don't you a second time. Alright, well. I guess we're walking back to Ranyan Ruin. How annoying. Cool sunset though, at least. Not bad. Not bad. Dagon Ural region, that's where we are right now. Used to be called Malagriad back in the older versions of Tamriel Rebuilt. Oh my word, now what? A random clan fear, because why not? Thanks for the Daedra heart, though, I suppose. Kind of going the wrong way anyway. Explains why I ran into a clan fear. Yeah, Voss is the Voss intervention point's definitely been added by a mod of some description. I'm not sure which. Because yeah, you are correct. It's not an intervention point in the original game. Yeah, I would have said Rebirth, but apparently according to Django it's not. Because he doesn't use Rebirth and it still works for him, so... It might honestly have been Tamriel Rebuilt. I know they don't usually edit anything on the mainland, but... Tamriel Rebuilt might also add an intervention point there. Why anyone would want to go to Voss is another matter, yes. Well, I suppose it could be weirdly handy if you're doing House Telvanni and you want to be able to teleport to Telvoss a bit quicker. Without using a recall spell, but... Get out of my face, you stupid beetle. I think we're going to have to set up camp for the night, aren't we? Let's find a spot. Oh, it's just going to create it there, huh? Well, it's a bit close to the upholstery, but whatever. Oh, I forgot I'm still carrying the Broadsword of Darkness around. That might be part of the reason why my carry capacity is a bit boned. Yeah. The Broadsword of Darkness. Looks like something from a medieval. Oh, that's a game I should play again once I'm done with Bolt Gun. Oh, there's the funky thing we found as well. There we go. At least it's a warm day. Oh my word, look at that. The mist down in the lower areas, the sun peeking over the hills there. I think we've found our thumbnail. Wow. Oh, it's pretty in that direction too. Alright, let's eat an ash yam and a bit of burnt guar meat. And drink some tea. Anything else we can dump in the backpack while we're about it? How much does that weigh? 18. No, it's not gonna go in there. Right. Now then. Oh, everywhere you look, it's lovely views. But only if you add more pigment. I know, we're all out of the stuff. Next time we find like a general trader, I'll have to have a look in their inventory and see if they've got some more painting supplies. But yeah, we're just out of the stuff, aren't we? I could theoretically... Oh, piss off, beetle! Go away! Honestly. I suppose I could do like a sketch or whatever. I can do like an ink sketch or a charcoal drawing. It wouldn't really be very good though. What about an ink sketch? How would that look? Ugh. Pretty darn rubbish. No, forget it. Still, at least it'll probably end up being preserved as the video thumbnail, if nothing else. Just a shame, really. Yeah, I might go into the mod menu next time we find a general merchant and add them to the list of merchants who sell the stuff. It depends though. Some of them do get the stuff added. It's the same with Ashfall. Whatever script or whatever it is that the guy uses to make it all work. It does seem to work on some Tamriel Rebuilt NPCs, but not others. Oh my god, really? All of beetle kind is pissed with me right now. Attack of the bugs, yes. Should wear a different outfit today. Why not? There's a storm atronach over there. I'd like to avoid that if I can. Really just want to try and walk far enough so that we can get within teleport distance of Ranyan fucking Runa. I bet it better be now. We did it. And we're almost dead, but not quite. Hurrah. Flippin' heck. You sent my warning. Good work, my child. Hopefully my work shall be able to proceed more efficiently now without them meddling. Here, take these potions as a reward. I'm not sure what you're up to, Ratigos, but asking them very nicely, please do not meddle, doesn't seem like it's going to solve much if they are insistent on meddling. Alright, now what then? It's an extremely important matter to which I would have you attend. There is a spreading epidemic here in Ranyan Rune. 3 villages have all requested healing from the temple. They are Varana and Arthal Eindari and Dilnar Lenim. I want you to go to hit them, heal them, and establish a list of their symptoms. Go quickly, my child, before the disease is able to spread any further. Oh no! Varana and Arthal Eindari and Dilnar Lenim. Let's have a blessing, shall we?
Yes, madame. What is it?
I'm sorry. I forgot about this guy. Cobindelis Multipass. Dilnar? I say Dilnar. Hello. House call. EMS. The Shores of Dwynnon. I think I remember this book. One of these houses has a really interesting book in it about Akavir. A modded one. Sally, I've been afflicted by the spreading epidemic. Are you the one Ratigos sent to cure me? Can you heal me? What are your symptoms? Haven't been my usual self at work recently. Not as energetic, and my neck has been aching a bit. I'll use a spell. Vivek's Touch. Welcome, Dark Elf. Come to see the first ever Telothi house. Haha, I'm joking, of course. It's a combination of the words Telvanni and Velothi. I made it up as soon as I first entered my house and saw that a great root had occupied one of the basement corners. I suppose it's one of Tel Aranyan's roots that escaped Master Mithras' attention, but I don't really mind. It's like having company sometimes, although there's no space for an extra closet. Haha. Oh, this is about Symmachus. You meet him in Ebonheart. I think it's the same guy. Maybe. Oh, hang on a minute. Is it though? I don't remember now. Galdassi's Bend. Is this the place? Hello? No? Okay. Alright, bye. Arthur and Diary. Arthel's house. Come on, which one of these is Arthel's house? God damn it. I've been around the block now twice. Maybe it's Inesa's house? What's the name again? No. Farana and Arthur and Diary. Iron Diary. Heck am I missing? This is... Oh, I forgot there's another row of houses just down here. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, there's these houses down here. Here we go. Okay, same dialogue as before. Oh,
Wealth beyond measure.
anyway, yeah, one of the houses around here has a book about Akavir, and I remember it being interesting because it it addressed something about like how Akavir might be actually in the process of preparing for another invasion of Tamriel right now, and I think the intention of the book by the author was to potentially provide a in-universe reason for why the Nerevarine might have gone to Akavir after the end of the main quest. I forget which house it's in. If it's even still there in this version of Tamriel Rebuilt.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You'd love for an Elder Scrolls game set in Akavir? Heck, I would too, man. And you're right, it probably wouldn't be as popular. Lots of people would complain, blah, 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 but I think it'd be really sick, actually. I think it'd be darn cool. TR is apparently setting up an epilogue quest for the main quest. One of the proposed main quests for Skyrim during pre-production was another Akaviri invasion led by a still alive Uriel V. Oh, that sounds sick. Well, that should have totally been the main quest of Skyrim. I mean, it's not as sexy to the average chump as dragons, but it's so much cooler if you're an Elder Scrolls lore nerd.
You may speak. Welcome, friend. I feel as though I should know you.
Well, no, he would have invaded with dragons. Well, there you go. You could have had your cake and ate it too, but never mind, I suppose. I suppose it, maybe it didn't. It didn't tie into the whole Nordic theme they wanted to go with for the main quest, I suppose. With the Alduin and the world ending and stuff, and all those kind of Ragnarok vibes and whatnot, they probably felt that that was like a more fitting narrative to tell. But I think the Uriel V one would have been cooler. You were able to cure all 3 villages. Excellent work, my child. What were their symptoms? You described the symptoms to Ratigos. Oh dear, this is not good at all, my child. You have just described the symptoms associated with the vampire's disease, horrific haemophilia. What, a sore neck and being a bit more tired than usual? Have you been using WebMD, Ratigos? Have you been Googling symptoms? Perhaps it's time I told you about what I truly face here in the Telvanni district. You see, for some time now, I have suspected that a cult of the Daedric Prince Molag Bal, a prince associated with vampires, has been operating in this region. Recently, many events have evidenced this further, with the dead vampire at Lathanis, the amulet found on the man who attacked the pilgrims at Dadranibi, which held the sigil of Molag Bal, and now this atrocity, an attack on the very people I am sworn to safeguard, has convinced me that I am correct. What should I do now? So you have done all you can for now. I shall send warning to Necrom, the holy city of the dead, and report that a cult of Molag Bal has been discovered. First, I should reward you. Please take this staff, my child. The staff of Neros' grace has been added to your inventory. I have no further duties for you. Unfortunately, this is as far as this questline goes in the current version of the mod, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, in the original release of this, I remember he actually tells you, you need to go to Necrom and tell them. But Necrom didn't actually exist in that version of the mod. So, you know, that's just where the quest ended. But they've changed it now a little, just a smidge. Plot twist and cliffhanger. Yeah, I know. Shame, innit, really? I knew that this was unfinished, though, so I knew that going in, so I'm not too disappointed, but still. Next TR version should continue this quest line. Oh. Do we have any idea when that might drop? In case I wanted to somehow include it in this playthrough without maybe breaking the game too much. Well, anyway, we're done here. I think the next temple settlement probably is Almasthea. There's just a wasteland of Telvanni heathens between here and there, and Imperials. Other than Necrom, I suppose we could go to Necrom, see if there's much to do there, but I don't think Necrom currently has any, like, dedicated temple quests, although I might be wrong. I think it'd be remiss of us not to visit Necrom at least once in a temple playthrough, though, so... November, December for the last few years are going to probably be a bit late then on the current timetable. The Almasthea temple questline sends you to Necrom. Oh, does it? Alright, well, that simplifies things a little. Question is, what would be the best way to get to Almasthea? We could do Mages Guild stuff, but I don't know, I feel like I've given up on that now. I feel like Sally possibly had it with the Mages Guild. After all that, go and rob an Ancestral Tomb malarkey. I think I'd rather just focus on the temple. Might shorten the playthrough a bit, but that's okay. Oh, sorry, yeah, Callie, I did see your resub thing there. It's on the dashboard over yonder. But yes, it is the magic number of months of subbage. Appreciate it. I got distracted. Big surprise. You're hoping I'd do the Almasphere Mages Guild questline. Honestly, I'll probably do the Mages Guild again with another character in the future. Someone who's a bit more Imperial oriented. Because I think there's probably some Imperial cult stuff we could do as well with a future character. I had thought about doing it with Antonia, but I didn't in the end. I kind of like have this idea in my head of playing a Mages Guild character who's like an Argonian. Maybe does the Mages Guild and possibly also the Imperial cult a little bit. I just sort of fancy the idea of playing as an Argonian for once, but an Argonian mage. A little bit inspired by Skink and Tree Shade, actually, because I thought he was such a cool character from... obviously, he's in the vanilla game, but he's an extra cool character in Rise of Hell's Telvanni. I enjoyed all the interactions I had with him during the Let's Play. Lizard Wizard, yes! I could be boring and just play an Altmer Wizard or a Breton Wizard, but Lizard Wizard I think could be quite fun. Telawada and Telgailan. I don't know where Telgailan is. Let's go there. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way down here. Oh, okay. That's more in the sort of direction we want to be going, I guess. I guess we could walk from here. Part of me feels like maybe we should have walked all the way to Almasphere. It would have made quite an adventure. Maybe I should go back to Ranyan Rune. And just walk all the way to Almasphere. That'd kill some time. That'd kill a few episodes. And get some hijinks along the way. But I think before we go, I need to visit a merchant or two and sell some crap. Luckily. Look who's here. It's a merchant with crap. Who I think I'm gonna... What's your name? Brellerin Overin? Brellerin Overin.
What is it?
Morrowind... where is it? Where is it? Joy of Painting. Paint supplies and merchants. There he is. Hello! And just like that, he's got painting supplies. Marvellous. Let's get some pigment off you. Do you know what? We could get oil paints. Oil palette. The oil paints are a little dear on the price side, but right, we've got watercolors now, and we've got some. There we go. Oil paints TR. Refill the palette using red, blue, and yellow paint. There we go. We've got oil paints and we've got watercolors now. I haven't done anything with the oil paints so far. Never used them before, so I'm curious to see what that ends up looking like. But there we go. We've got that. And this motherfucker only has 327 gold, so oh god, I'm never going to get my money's worth out of this dude unless I exchange the broadsword of darkness for a few things. Like, for instance, this expensive robe. And, oh, Telvanni warrior skirt. Okay. That's a new one on me. We could get some canvases. They're a little they're a little weighty, is the thing. Oh, actually, another sketchbook. That wouldn't be a bad idea. A couple more sketchbooks, in fact. Oh, total sold. Oh. Oh, we're really not evening this out even slightly, are we? We're not really good enough to be doing canvas paintings, I feel like, is the thing. We're still in sort of practice mode, really. How much paper have I got right now? Oh, we need a bit more of that. Bother. Alright. Something else I can give you instead? Some sweet rolls? No, I'm keeping those. Expensive ring. Gurn's Ring of Fire. Probably got some things in the backpack I might be able to get rid of, but... Excuse me. Do you know what? Have these. I'm useless with them anyway. There we go. Made a little bit of money. Still haven't gotten rid of the stupid swords, though. It's going to be a while before we find a merchant that's honestly rich enough to give us our money's worth from those, so... Oh well. Trying our new robe. It's based on an outfit from Tribunal, this robe, isn't it? It's kind of neat looking, though. Right. I forgot we also had the parchment. Right, sketchbooks. This one's going to be just called Landscapes. Because we have... We have one called Portraits, don't we? I mean, they have the Sanctus Shrine Pilgrimage sketchbook as well. So... how do I add? Trying to get it on the floor or something. Forget how this works. Open. Ah, here we go. Add sketch. There we go. Now we can tidy up the inventory a bit. Have a look at the ones we've done so far. Vivek at night. Vivek morning. Ranyan Rune. Firewatch sunset. Eastern Telvanni fields. Night by Lothanis. Vivek in the rain. Quite like that one. That's a good one. Vivek High Fane statue. That's, yep, Vardenfell's ass over there. And the road from Firewatch. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a painting of that wonderful view we had earlier, but never mind. Then we got this blank sketchbook we don't need right now. I'm going to put that in the backpack, I think, if it'll fit. There we go. Right. I don't think there's any shops in Ranyan Rune that will really give us a good deal on what we've got right now, so I guess we're just gonna leave. But on foot, as I said, let's walk to Almastyr. Let's make like an actual pilgrim and do it the hard way. Vivek's glorious butt, yes. Hello, Sir Mags. How's Sally doing today? Well, we wrapped up all the temple quests here in Ranyan Rune, so now we're pretty much making our way all the way down here to Almasthir, which is around about there-ish, I think. We have a monstrously long walk ahead of us. But isn't that exciting? We're going to skip Necrom for now, because apparently Almasthir's Temple Crest will send you to Necrom anyway, so... Is this open MW or MWSE? It's the latter. Yes. I enjoy Murlord's mods too much in order to go with OpenMW for a modded playthrough, I'm afraid. I'm aware of the many advantages of OpenMW, but my boy Murlord just makes some really incredible script extender mods these days, and I like them too much to live without them. Speaking of which, actually, anyone care for a spot of fishing on this bridge before we go any further? What's this got as bait right now? A bug shell spinner. We've been remiss in our... Wow, okay. Really long line on this. We've been a bit remiss with our fishing of late. Problem with fishing from this distance in the fog is it's difficult to see the ripples. Oh, here it comes. Decent sized fishy, this one, I think. Every time I play the fishing minigame in this, it makes me want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. That game was the absolute king when it came to fishing. That's mostly what I did in that game, honestly. Like, it was a cowboy fishing simulator for me primarily, which also happened to have a nice main story as a bonus. You caught a largemouth bass! Billy Bass himself. He's going to start singing once I put him up on the wall. I do kind of like walking along with the giant fishing rod sticking out behind my backpack, by the way. It's just sort of something hilarious about it. Yeah, so has fishing, but it's not nearly this fun. MMO fishing is never that much fun, even though I have spent more hours than I'm prepared to admit fishing in World of Warcraft. And in Lord of the Rings Online. We actually need to go this way, don't we? Past Dahrk again, to the south. You like the hunting? Yeah, the hunting was really good in Red Dead 2 as well. Hunting and fishing is mostly what I did in that game, honestly. Seriously, like, I think I'm still in Red Dead 2. I never finished the game. I'm still stuck on chapter 2 because I was enjoying all the hunting and fishing just too much to actually progress in the main story. I really should get back to it at some point. Does anyone know if it runs particularly well on the Steam Deck? Because that would be a perfect Steam Deck game. Maybe once I'm done with Ghost of Tsushima. I'm real sucker for minigame. Dude, I so am. I so am. You should consider yourself lucky I'm not streaming The Witcher 3. Because we'd just be playing Gwent for 50% of every stream. Lotra, very underrated game. Extremely underrated. I love Lord of the Rings Online. You can do a playthrough with that mod that turns all the combat into Gwent. You're kidding. I didn't know that was a thing. That's amazing. It says Red Dead Redemption 2 is playable on the Steam Deck. Does it have the green tick or is it just the yellow one? The yellow symbol. My main concern is whether or not the performance is okay. It's the yellow one. Okay, you have to click on it then to sort of find out the deets. Because it'll give you a breakdown, like when you click on the thing, like when it says playable, if you tap it, it'll actually open up a thing and it'll say to you like to what extent it's playable and what the current issues with it are. And quite often it's literally just a case of the font's a bit small for the screen and it doesn't have Steam Deck controller icons, and that's it. Aside from that, it's playable in every possible respect, in which case it's totally fine. You remember Geralt in the Witcher 1 Let's Play and his hopeless gambling addiction to dice poker? Yep. Love me some dice poker. There's a wonderful indie RPG called The Quest, which one of these days I'll show off on the channel. I've been meaning to do it for years now, and it has an absolutely amazing card game in it that you can play. It's honestly, it's like half of what makes the game great. There's the actual game, and then there's the card game you can play in taverns that is just so good. Launcher and text issues, everything else is green. Perfect. Well, if I can free up some disk space on my Steam Deck, I think I might install Red Dead 2 on it. I might have to delete Baldur's Gate 3. Honestly, I haven't been able to play Baldur's Gate 3 in weeks on my Steam Deck because it takes that bloody long to download the updates for it. The current update for Baldur's Gate 3 that I need to download, is possibly more than one update, it's saved up over time, is like 114 gigs. The last time I set it to download, even with the new internet fiber connection I have at the moment, it's still, the estimated time remaining was 7 hours to download the update for BG3. And at this point, I'm starting to think I'm just going to fucking delete the game off my drive because it's taking up so much space and I never am able to play it. I have genuinely spent, I think, more time updating Baldur's Gate 3 than I have actually playing it at this point. It's a little ridiculous. Emil, thank you for the 24 months of subbage, by the way. 2 years on the docket. Not bad. So I stole my Dahrk over there, just on the right-hand side. I'm pointing at the screen as if you guys can see. Oh, what the heck? It's a hunger, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell, we're so dead. We're toast. Oh, restore health quality. We may yet live. It's a shame to have to use it in this situation, but... never mind, we're dead. You dick! It's one of those invisible ones, wasn't it? Remember when games were 47 gigs? I remember when games were like 750 megabytes. I remember doing the full install of Thief 2: The Metal Age on disk on my Windows 98 PC. And the full install, if you wanted the whole game off the disc, so you didn't have to like load the cutscenes and shit off the disc, or forego some of the music, was 750 megabytes of data you had to install. And back then, that was a huge, huge amount. There you go. I hate these things. They're so annoying. Still wondering why multiple enemies have werewolf sounds in your install. It's because the game, if it can't find creature noises for an enemy, it defaults to the werewolf sound. I actually think it might be a side effect of something in the code patch, because I've had it in multiple installs, that issue. Oh. Can't see what's going on out here when it's this foggy. Being ambushed constantly. Although, maybe the fog's letting up a bit. You Guar's gonna have beef with me, or are we good? Looks like we're cool. You kids today don't know what a CD disc is, let alone a floppy disk. Don't think I've seen posts on the internet of like Gen Z people calling floppy disks the save symbol. That might have just been someone deliberately trolling though. I remember playing games on floppies. I remember playing games on cassette. Motherfuckers. I am that old, apparently. I remember playing PC games via cassette. Rock Chisel Clanfear. You hope it was a troll. I feel like it must have been, surely. It's like that TikTok that went viral of a young woman who was talking about how it would be really handy if there was like a phone that was just in your house and was plugged into the wall, and you know wasn't like a mobile phone that you had to charge that you could use for emergencies. And I feel like she's pulling our legs. This is rage bait. She knows what a landline phone is. She's just taking the mick. Remember the pain of falling down a pit in Eye of the Beholder 2. It meant several floppy disk changes. Love it. I didn't play a lot of games on floppy because it was my cousin's Acorn that we played on, which had floppies. And all the games we did play on it didn't require disk changes mid-playthrough. I do remember, though, playing Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine on Windows 98, and that did require, depending on your install configuration you went for, that did require you to switch CDs out midway through the game. Marisanabal. Alright, random cave. Exploration time. Let's go. Oh my god, it's dark in here. Also, hello, I'm punching some dude. Okay, our eyes have adjusted now. I have to say, I do quite like the way the HDR works with the Morrowind graphics extender. The way that you step into a dark cave and it really is super dark until your eyes adjust. That's really neat. Nord with a big axe. Always a little bit of a cause for concern, but thankfully we've now stun locked him. There we go. Do you know, I do like this robe, but it doesn't really feel like pilgrim attire for hitting the road with, you know. Where's my favorite one? There we go. Yeah, this is like, that's my favorite outfit. This is, I feel like this is the canon outfit for Sally for this playthrough. I really like this robe. There's two robes in the game I really am fond of for temple characters. This is one of them. The other one is the blue and gold one that Mera Milo, whatever her name is, wears in the main quest. Some moon sugar and an extravagant left glove. Mayhaps one day I shall find another one to go with it. Unless the other one is in here somewhere. It'd be funny if you just had that one glove, to be fair. Unbiased appraisal of abolition. Anything good in here that we can use? Probably not. It's a random expensive ring. I guess I'll take that. Oh, and this is locked, huh? Oh. Damn. Apparently we're a bit thirsty and hungry. Where is my tea? Oh, we're almost out of the stuff, actually. Drink it straight from the kettle. Wash it. Accompany that with some wonderful burnt guar meat. There we go. What have we got in here? Nothing of much value, sadly. Value or worth, for that matter. Ooh. Free Asham, why not? We've got in here absinthe, wickweed ale, grief, sujama. Sujama. Ooh. Sujama. Not as potent as the vanilla sujama, but I'll have it anyway. It's quite weighty stuff though, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Fill container. Can I empty out one of these? The sanctuary tea, maybe. Is it empty yet? Not quite. Is there a random container around here I can grab? Sure. Didn't I see a pitcher downstairs earlier? Oh, here's a glass bottle. That'll do. There we go. Some extra water for the road. Guar sausage! We're not even hungry, but I'm eating it anyway. I managed to get some really nice chorizo. Dried sausage, actually, recently. From Aldi. Was it Aldi? We got it from, or was it Lidl? It was one of them. The imported stuff. Well, good. I have a huge, massive weakness for, like, dried meat. Like, biltong, jerky, dried pork sausage. Anything like that. Absolutely just a fiend for the stuff. Oh, Colin. He's sliding off my lap. Thing is, I'm wearing shorts right now, buddy, so if you do your thing where you slide off my lap accidentally and then start flailing around with your claws out, You're going to do quite a bit of damage, and I will probably scream very loudly. Well, I suppose we could rest here for the remainder of the day, couldn't we? It's 4 PM after all, and the weather outside is really annoying and foggy. So let's rest for 16 hours, get all our magicka back. Tea. Largemouth bass harvestable. I was just going to eat the entire fish in one go, like I'm friggin' Pingu. No, we can't do that. We have to turn it into the meat, which we'll then have to cook later, but hey, whatever. What am I looking for? Bread. There we go, I'll do. I keep forgetting bread fills you up quite a lot in Morrowind. I get it backwards with Skyrim, where it fills you up almost nothing. There's a pit with a skeleton at the bottom. Let's go have a look. All that magicka I spent the night regenerating is going to go now. Thank you. Oh, there's a few skulls and whatnot down here. This totally reminds me of something I saw recently in real life. Like, skeletons? In a pit? In real life? What have you been doing, Dave? No, really. I went to see the Legion exhibition at the British Museum last week. And one of the most interesting parts of the exhibition was a couple of dead Roman legionaries. They were cavalry soldiers, apparently, judging by the equipment that was found on them when they were dug up, and they had both of them been murdered, presumably by local Britons for whatever reason. And they had been dumped on top of each other unceremoniously in a pit and buried until archaeologists dug them up. They still had their swords with them because apparently, presumably, the thing on the plaque said that presumably the swords weren't taken because they were too incriminating. And the skeletons were on display in the exhibition. It was a really good exhibition. It was absolutely fascinating. This is a really quality painting spot right here. This is really good. Oh, I can't do an oil painting. I wonder why. Do I need some sort of special brush? What's that about? Whatever, watercolor's fine. Oh, now that looks cool. Shame the painting won't have nearly as much detail as I'd like, but... it's not too bad, I guess. Let's call it, River Sunrise? I don't know. I'm not sure where we are right now. Pop it in the old landscape sketchbook. There we go. She's all in no particular order. Can you sell the paintings? Yeah, you can. If your character gets good enough painting skill, which normally is displayed in here, but due to a mod conflict it isn't currently, you can actually make quite a bit of money off of doing paintings. Especially if you do proper canvas ones instead of just ones on paper. Let's go investigate this place. Teldrevis Tower. Oh, it's just some tin pot little Telvanni lord out here with a minuscule tower. Interesting. I'm now a maid slave of Hela and Vela. It isn't what I'd hoped from life, but Helaran treats me far better than my previous master. It's been years since I've known freedom adventure. I'm not sure what I'd do out there on my own. Telvanni is a hard place.
Hurry this up, will you?
Anyway, yeah, fantastic exhibition. I think it's on until July, if you want to go see it for yourselves. Wooden box, but what's in the box? What's in the box? We don't know. And never will. It was bloody packed when I went there as well. Granted, it was on a weekend, but still. Considering it was like 24 quid to get in for a ticket, it was packed. And not with the sort of people you'd expect, actually, either. I kind of went in there expecting it to all be sort of like friggin' old guys in neckbeards, considering it was an exhibition specifically about the Roman army, but actually there was all sorts in there. That is some jewelry. I'm Vela Helaran, a spellwriter of Vela of what? I never liked the cramped Telvanni cities or the omnipresent treachery. I prefer to spend my time here in the country with only my maid slave for company. I've grown very fond of her over the years. I bet you have. Scroll of Ephemeral Light. I could kill you like that and rob you, but I won't. Right then. Let's carry on. You could. Anyone know cheap plane tickets in the US to the East Coast of the UK? Honestly, mate, just use Google Flights. That's what I use to look up plane ticket prices. But I don't think there is quite such a thing as cheap plane tickets transatlantic. Though you can get cheaper ones. Usually, though, you have to settle for having to, you know, land in Iceland halfway across and switch. So if you don't mind going via Reykjavik and also possibly Dublin on your way to London, you could probably shave a bit off the price. You're not going to see much of Iceland while you're there, Tyra. Like, you're going to be there for like an hour maximum before you have to jump on the next plane, so you could get a very nice tour of Reykjavik airport, but that's about all you're getting. Is it Reykjavik or is it Keflavik is the main airport in Iceland? I forget which. That way leads towards Helnim, doesn't it? Yeah. Not interested. I'm going to keep going this way. Oh. walk with attitude. It's the Morrowind strut. Need a mod that lets you cure diseased animals, and when you do it pacifies them. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Someone released a mod that adds a blink animation to Guars and it reached the top downloads on Nexus. I love it. Oh, now I see. Part of me wants to go that way because it looks more interesting, but we actually need to go this way. Curses. Yeah, the game is looking pretty nice today, isn't it? We've just got enough misty fogginess for it to look pretty without it being annoying. Game's loading stuff in, getting a few stutters. What on earth's going on here? Is that a naked Nord? And why do I suddenly have companion health bars? What is going on? What chicanery is this? Let me guess, it's another Breton woman with a naked Nord. Help me, he's insane. Don't listen to her, Dark Elf. She's a witch. She stole my clothes and my axe, Thunderstrike. I've never seen this man in my life. Besides, if I knew any magic, I would have cast a calm spell on him a while ago. Hold the phone. Journal's been updated. Oh, I haven't killed him, but apparently that was enough to make him calm down. He has calmed down now. Yeah, I punched him a few times.
So what's this regarding?
Why was he attacking me? I've never seen this Thunderstrike before, let alone heard of it. I do not know what happened to his axe. I swear I did not take it, but thank you for helping to calm him down. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Please take this gold. That's all I have to offer to you. Hello. Oh. You're quite done? I'm not in the mood for fighting anymore. Okay. Now which one of you two jokers took my Thunderstrike? It appears she isn't the same woman. I can't find any sign of Thunderstrike anywhere. Stopping by Telvanni earlier, I offered Brenna Smitter? I'm not sure. This local alchemist, some company on the road to Helnim. I suppose the woman isn't her, although she does look very similar. Anyway, as we were headed up towards Helnim, Smitter attacked me and cast a spell on me to put me to sleep. When I woke up, the person standing over me was this woman. I see. Alright. So yeah, she just found him naked on the side of the road and decided to try and help him. I don't know where Telvanni is off the top of my head. I don't know if we're going to end up going there. But, if I happen to be in Telvanni, I'll look for your axe, mate. Well, thanks, Children of Radiation. That song's going to be stuck in my head all week now. Using a head pack for the TR characters by default. I think I have a head mod that replaces the vanilla heads, but Tamriel Rebuilt adds buckets and buckets and buckets of new heads to the game by itself. Skyrim should have done with some. Yeah, I'm really with you actually on that. Like, I really do think like at least one naked Nord quest should have been in Skyrim as a nod to this game. Like, I am legitimately disappointed there wasn't a naked Nord quest in in Skyrim, or even yeah, like you said, a naked Dunmer quest just to flip the script. What a missed opportunity. Hello, who are you guys? A food seller. Deshan bread. I'll take some Deshan. Is that a Deshan baguette right there? I'm having that, absolutely. Have some lunch. Nothing like a baguette for lunch, honestly. Makes me miss France. Just being able to friggin' stop at a service station in that country and get an absolutely delicious baguette. Oh, man, anyway. You gotta love that country. Even the service station food is good. You have crumpets, though. I mean, I guess. I like crumpets as much as the next guy, but compared to a fresh baguette, there is no comparison. Die, you stupid beetle. There we go. Telvanni to the left. Oh, is that over there? Oh, there's a signpost here. I probably would have figured it out by myself. Yep, Telvanni. Alright, what? Who? This isn't really Cliff Racer territory. Yes, that's right. It's Muskfly territory instead. Come on, then. You get a really good French baguette. You don't need much with it to make it taste good. That's the thing I remember about them the most. You could have the most basic sandwich in the world with it. You just go buy a baguette, slice it open, you know, put a bit of ham in there and a couple of slices of tomato, and then if the baguette's good enough, that's all you need. It would taste delicious. Well, this place is kind of awesome, isn't it? Just slap some butter on it and done. Honestly, homemade bread's like that. If you make some decent homemade bread, it's like that. It doesn't really need much with it, you know, to be tasty. You know what, folks? I think I'm going to leave it here for today. Yeah, it's coming up to 9 o'clock, so I also like to add some cheese. Well, naturally. I mean, if you want to consume a baguette the perfect way, in my opinion, what you need is any like soft French cheese of choice, and there's this stuff, I think it's called Rillette du Canard. It's basically like this sort of meaty paste stuff made of duck that you can buy. And you just dig it out there with a knife and spread it on your bread, and then and it's fucking amazing. It's delicious. Ugh. I need to go on holiday to France, apparently, because, oh, get feeling nostalgic now all of a sudden. I mean, I'll come back and I will have put on 20 pounds of weight, but... with all sorts of animals there. Yeah, I've seen, I remember seeing it over there with, like, different ones, but the duck one was my favorite. Definitely my favorite. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Hope you'll join us again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I've already saved the game. Yeah, folks, it's been lovely. I'm going to go feed the cat right now. He's kind of woken up and he's getting a bit fidgety and the tail's swishing around a lot. So, folks, I will be back tomorrow and we will walk around Telvanni, take a look at the place, and maybe find this poor Nords stolen axe while we're at it. I think it was the alchemist he mentioned or something. Anyway, so it's goodbye from me. Goodbye from your evil overlord. Here he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, you want to fight, do you? You're gonna... Little fella. Say goodbye to the people. Oh, little squeak. Yeah, I'm gonna feed you in a second, buddy. It's alright. Alright, folks. Have a good one. Toodaloo!